everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the Frostfell Neighborhood Event House on the AB server. Now, this home was part of the annual contest that was hosted by Celestial. And in this event, decorators were invited to join in and design a plot which would become part of a festively themed neighborhood for others to visit. If you're on the AB server, this house is listed on the Housing and Leaderboards under the name of FFN 2024. And if you're visiting for the first time, please go ahead and give them a couple of likes to show some decorator love. So when you zone in on this one, I like how they've added the little wreath around the portal here to dress that up. We've got a little scenery set up on this side. Looks like the front of a building. Got a couple cute little frigid animals here to greet us. And I love how they've added the planter and the presents and the trees. I think this was part of the fill-in decorating. They've added a magic door to the guild hall tucked up here for when you're ready to leave. So entering the zone, they've added a bunch of these beautiful rainbows. And look at how pretty that is when you're looking in for the overall effect. There we go. We've got all the trees, lots of snow. I just love walking underneath this beautiful entryway. And we've got some carolers here to greet us. Like how they used the window panes set up behind and then added the swag to it. All right. So the plots for this event were set up around the outside. And this first one, this is decorated for Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. And boy, is it snowing on this one. So we've got some snowmen, lots of beautiful Frostfell trees, and a setup in the back with these Sanctus Seru buildings. Like how they added the snowmen up on top. Very pretty. Frigid. I think this one was part of the fill-in decorating for some of these plots. They did a great job filling that one out. All right, this one, welcome to Frostfell Falls. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So they've added the waterfalls in the back. We've got lots of presents raining down the waterfalls. And this turned out really cute. Is this the top of the trees? It must be. These must be sunk down, so it's just the top of the tree poking up. But look at how cute that is lining the walkway coming up. They made a facade of the outside of a building here. Lots of presents that are falling down from the falls. That is adorable. I love how they took the swags and dressed up the buildings. Very creative. All right, coming back this way, we have a corner plot here. This one was second place. It's the Icy Shelter, decorated by Ennia. And looking at this, I love how she's created this giant mound of snow back here. It's like a little igloo nestled in the icy mountains. Got all the trees that are added at different heights. So looking all the way up on top of the mountain, coming down, it looks like she's covered this with like the Halasian cobblestone tile. So icy, pretty. Looks like snow in between all of the rocks. We'll check out the outside first. So we've got a sled over here, and here are the reindeer, presumably for pulling the sled. Our little guardian wolfhound sitting outside the pen. Nice spot for chopping some wood stored. And then coming inside the igloo. Love how this has been dressed up. Got cozy little retreat from the cold. So nice fire ring in the middle, warm bed. I like how she's taken the bed and added the extra pillows on top. This bigger pillow to make it look like a comforter. We've got a little cloud rat angel here. storage chest. Just a perfect little igloo in the middle of a icy wilderness. Right. And then the fencing too. The fencing right here. This was all added as part of this plot, I think, with the lights going around. Nice. Right, coming back up. Our next one is this way. So this one is plot number 5, where gifties grow. How pretty is that when you look at it straight on? Look at this. All the gifts growing on the trees. How cute. Got all of our gifts scattered all around. And then we've got a Santa here greeting you outside the door, or maybe stopping us from going inside the door. But this is adorable. I love how the blue and then the blue trees overhead and then with the blue crystal. Very pretty. All right, we have another corner plot over here. And this one is our first place, and it was titled Gotta Get Glug by Aelissa. Okay, so she's created an entryway here. We've got some snowy pines on either side. I like how she's added the steps here to come down. And we're coming up inside. There's a nice home tucked to the back. We've got a lot going on all around the edges. Let's see if anybody says anything. So we've got a little tent set up over here. Oh, displaced homeowner says, ugh, I think they will give my house back after Frostfell's over. Oh no. Oh, okay. So that was their home. Okay. So who has taken your home? Let's see. Glenda's brother-in-law says, oh, an annoyed neighbor said probably not. Glenda's brother-in-law says, tell me where's the key or this cube's gonna get hurt. Lyra, I'm not a Frostfell elf, says, do not hurt the cubes. They are friends. Hug them. Oh, so we have Lyra. This guy's asking for the key to, let's see, property of Frostfell Wonderland Village. Obviously stolen. So they've got the chest all locked up, and Lyra must have the key. This guy's trying to get it, threatening the cube. Oh my goodness. All right, and who are you? Glenda. Okay, Glenda's husband up here. Does it look good from down there? You thinks they'll buy it? Glenda says, oh, yes, yes, yes. We'll get him this time, dearie. Wonderland will be mine. Oh, so Glenda's trying to take over Wonderland. Wonderland is locked up by way of the chest, and it looks like they're setting a trap. Can I go up here? Let's go up here. So we've got, oh, goodness. That, well, we have a reindeer. Was this a sleigh? Maybe they're hoping Santa Glug will land, or hopefully that wasn't Santa Glug. Looks like they're setting a trap for him. We've got a trap right here. I love how they've added, she's added this chimney on top of the building, though. We've got snowflakes coming up and over. Let's come back down because we've got more going on. Peek inside the building. Look at this, how one of the windows is cracked open. How cute. So I doubt these happy little homeowners over here had all the skulls. I'm thinking maybe Glenda has come in and put the little skull decor over the stockings and whatnot. But oh my, look inside. You can see that living room. Got some skulls on the table and on the tree as well. I love how she's taken these pieces of the find a use for this and hung them as curtains. That was a great idea. So it gives that little shabby curtain look from the sides, all jaggedy ripped edges. That was a great use. And look at how the stonework is overlapped over the tall dividers. So this little stone wall was taken so it pops through in areas. That looks great. All right, we've got some traps over here. Oh my, what's going on? There is friend, not a Frostfell cube. Oh, the poor cube. Really not Santa Glug. Oh my. No, not Santa Glug. Oh, we've got some people talking. Former Frostfell elf says, I swear, I thought that was him. Disgruntled Frostfell elf says, well, you're kind of an idiot. Oh no. And this one, Santa Glug imposter. So they must have captured these goblins thinking they were Santa Glug trying to catch him, and they're ruling out who's who and who's not who. And here's another not Santa Glug over here on this side. Oh my goodness. I really love the storyline that they've created in this plot. Very creative. Okay, so coming over next door, we've got a runway going down the middle here, and some ice on the sides. Very pretty with the poinsettias and the candy canes. Looks like it's set up with a welcoming Frostfell feast over here on the side. And then coming up to the building, they've decorated it for the holidays with a bunch of candy canes and more garland. Very pretty. Again, I think this was one of the fill-in lots for the decorations, but I love how it just ties together with the other buildings as well. Makes it really cohesive. And then over here on this side, we've got another one. We've got Stone Stair Chapel. And look at how pretty this is coming down, how they've turned the walls for the walkway and then kept that misty blue over top of the snow and the ice. That looks really lovely. Added in some icicles here. And then look at what they've done, tucking these Zamorin windows inside of the window openings on these walls in the building that was already here. I love how it gives that extra pop of color. And then, of course, with these little shimmery stars that are hanging down in front, and how the flowers that were brought in bring out the purple from the stained glass. Goes really, really nicely together. And look at that. It's one of those little purple sparkle balls up there. Adds a little bit of extra pizzazz to the top of the building. Very pretty. All right, coming back up, and I think we are back to where we started. We are. And of course, the middle. I missed the middle on the way in, but we have another one of these lovely giant Frostfell trees. And these are so cool because they've actually taken many of the Frostfell trees and stuck them together and built it up. And it just looks really full and shiny and with the gold bow on top. Very pretty. All right. So if you are on the Antonia Bayle server, make sure you stop by and check this one out. Again, it was called FFN 2024, and that stands for the Frostfell Neighborhood. Thanks for watching. Bye.